Hello everybody, welcome back to Cannonball Cottage. Today we're going to be doing a Greek style lamb burger, and at the moment what we've got here is we've got some that I made earlier, and also I'll explain to you why I've started these now. Is because when we actually make the mix, it needs to be left for 2 hours or so, so that the ingredients all come together. So what we've got here is lamb, minced lamb, 500 grams. We've got some 1 small onion, 2 cloves of garlic, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, teaspoon of mint, half a teaspoon of red, chili flakes. You can put them in or leave them out, depends on if you like something a little bit on the spicy side, and 1 teaspoon of oregano. I've got sort of about 1/4 of a cup, I suppose, thereabouts, of breadcrumbs. We've got 1 egg, and we've got some parsley. Fresh flat leaf parsley. So to get it rolling, we're going to put all the herbs and spices and the parsley, a good handful of parsley, in this blender, and we're also going to add probably a tablespoon and a half of olive oil, and then we'll just blitz these together into a nice fine paste. I'll just have a look. As you can see, it almost looks like a pesto with that olive oil. I'm now going to add the breadcrumbs to make up this mixture. And all these breadcrumbs and the egg will create the binding for the mince itself. There we go. And so, next, we take this one out. We then put the main blade into the processor and add the mince. In goes the mince. And then of course we add, and I should have kept that dish, I shouldn't have put that in there, but never mind, it doesn't matter. We'll take this mixture now and empty this, and this goes straight into the mince. And you'll see now why, because this is quite a runny and moist mixture. You'll know why now, that you need to let this mixture stand for at least 2 hours. I've actually had this mixture, these burgers, or the mix I should say, I've only just made the burger, but I've had this ready for more than 24 hours, so that it actually sort of becomes firm and easy to handle. And you'll see when I do this, when I I mean, you can see how it's come together, but it's still quite moist and very, very tacky. But believe me, it will be okay as long as you leave it to sort of marinade and it all comes together. And that's the mixture. What I'll do is, because I put that bowl into the sink when really I shouldn't have done. I should have left it here so I can then put this mixture in the dish. But it's quite simple. Just move this just there, and make sure you collect it all together, and it will all combine once you leave it to come together. You can actually, this mixture, I'm doing it as burgers, as you can see, but it's sort of like a pasty mixture. You can actually make meatballs of this also. So there you go, you've got this mound of meat and ingredients ready to, what's the word, when it sort of all comes together and sort of needs to mold together. But anyway, all the marinades and combines together. So there you go. We've got that. What a fantastic burger that'd make, wouldn't it? Take a bit of time to cook it, but there you go. Look at that. Wonderful. Here we go. I'll just move this out of the way, the blade, and then we'll see how we're going with these burgers now. So in essence, that's what it's all about. That's how to make it and mix it. But as I've said, you need for it to sit and it all gel together and combine. And as I said, that's what I did with these lovely burgers here, and they're browning up nicely. And as you can see, just look at that, what a fantastic picture that is. And of course the smell, being Greek, you need to have this, that mint or Cypriot smell. If you've ever been to Greece or Cyprus, there's always that hint of mint in lots of meals, parsley, cumin is a favourite, although I haven't put any cumin in these burgers. It's quite similar. I suppose I'll get told off now by a Greek or a Cypriot by saying this. This particular recipe for these burgers that I'm making is really similar to that wonderful little sausage they make in Cyprus, which is known as sheptilia. So whoever's watching, if you're Greek or Cypriot, my apologies, it's not sheptilia. It's just a Greek style burger, and that's all it is. And just look, they're browning up nicely, and then what you can do when you all down to you how you want to serve them. I'm going to show you the method that I'm going to serve them. You can actually put them into a burger bun, you can put them into flatbread, some pita, or whatever you choose. But I'm just going to place these on a plate, of course once they're done, with a side salad, and of course the feta cheese. I think feta cheese goes with everything in Cyprus and Greece. It's part of almost every meal. I'm just going to take a little drink of the red wine as always, while we're waiting for these burgers to cook through. Yamas, everyone. As always, the red wine is wonderful. You should always have a glass of red wine with you while you're cooking. And that's all down to just enjoying yourself. Even if you don't like red wine, just keep on having a swig of the old red wine and it'll make your day go really well. Let's see how far off we are with these burgers. They're not quite there. We need to go another 10 degrees before they're cooked through to the temperature that we need. You need a minimum of 72 degrees Celsius to make sure they're okay. But of course, your choice. If you prefer your burgers rare, you only need to take them anywhere between 54 and 58 degrees Celsius. But it's your choice. I'm just going to take them. If you take them too far, of course they become dry, don't they? And you don't, again, my view, you don't want the meat to be dry. I'm a rare character really, in two ways. I like my meat rare and I'm also a rare character, but that's another story. And just look at them. Look what a wonderful, wonderful colour they are, aren't they? Just look. And they're nothing like, if you like burgers, these are nothing like a McDonald's burger. So don't think if you make these, you're going to get a McDonald's burger, which you're not. This is unique to Cyprus, for me anyway, especially Cyprus, and also mainland Greece, or the other islands. You know, fabulous food they serve. All these Greek islands, wonderful, wonderful meals that they produce. Now you see it's nicely firming up slightly, and here we go. Let me give it another test. Wow, 75 there. You see that one's just coming up to 72 degrees. That one's 75 degrees. This one is a little bit slow, but that one there, that's 75. That's just coming up to 75. This little bad boy is a little bit slow, he's only 71. And let's have a look at this one. Oh yeah, this one's 78 degrees, so there's no problem here. They're all done. And here we have the mixture that's going to sit in the fridge overnight, and we'll start all over again tomorrow. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to have another swig of the wine. Yamas. And while you're watching this, I hope you're drinking a glass of wine. And this is where the presentation comes up. And all I'm going to do, you can use burger buns, you can use flatbread, you can use and eat these any way that you like. But my preferred method is this way. You've got two wonderful burgers there. I'm going to just move those out of the way. You have two wonderful burgers just there, served with a mixed salad, some lettuce leaves, and of course feta cheese that always goes with Greek or Cypriot food, a little bit of tzatziki, and some fried potatoes. And there you have, there's my fingers in the screen now. I'm just moving the camera slightly so we can get a closer look on that fantastic meal. And there you go, folks, lamb style, or lamb burgers Greek style I should say, here in Cannonball Cottage in the afternoon. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, give it a thumbs up and a share, and of course make a comment, and I'll get back to you with any queries that you may well have or questions that you have, and I'll see if I can answer them. See you again soon. Bye.